Angelina Jolie using her kids to crush Brad Pitt with their testimonies. Angelina Jolie is, allegedly, using her 5 minor children to take down Brad Pitt. According to Globe, Angelina Jolie is forcing Pax, Zahara, Shiloh, Knox, and Vivian to testify against their dad in court. After all, Jolie believes that this is the only way for the court to side with her. The Maleficent star has been seeking sole joint and physical custody of her kids. With Albuquerque out of the way, she believes the kids can finally let it all out, talk openly about their father's drinking, among many other things. Angie has long charged Albuquerque was biased against her. This gives her renewed hope she will win full custody and get the financial support she's seeking, the source said. Angelina Jolie's son Maddox wants his siblings to testify against Brad Pitt. Maddox, who is no longer a minor, has already given his testimony against Pitt weeks ago. And he also hopes that his younger siblings could do the same. After all, Maddox is still, allegedly, bitter towards Pitt to the point that he wants to get rid of his dad's surname. However, Pitt's camp has been insisting that Albuquerque's removal from the case won't change the facts. So, it's expected that the exes will get down and dirty in court again in the coming weeks. Angelina Jolie losing weight due to stress. Meanwhile, Angelina Jolie also made headlines recently amid claims that her children are begging her to eat once again. According to Star, the actress survives on half portions of salads and bowls of fruits. Her kids hate seeing her so thin, the source said. Since Jolie is still dealing with her custody battle against Pitt, she's allegedly struggling to make time for herself. And the stress is also changing her eating habits. When Angie gets anxious or upset, she has a very hard time eating. As a result, she did drop a lot of weight. The kids have been pushing her to eat. They order takeout and insist she finish her whole portion. Angelina hates that she's causing them to worry. Her goal is to gain 10 pounds by the end of summer, the source said. Rumors debunked. However, one should take the tabloids' claims with a grain of salt. Angelina Jolie isn't struggling with her eating habits. And she's not also forcing her kids to testify against their dad. Angelina Jolie says 3 of her kids wanted to testify against Brad Pitt in custody case. Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt have been locked in a battle over custody of their children since their divorce was finalized in 2019, and a newly uncovered document shows the fight could have been even more complicated. Lawyers for the Maleficent star, 46, filed a document in December 2020 claiming that 3 of her 6 children with Pitt, 57, wanted to testify against him during the proceedings. The former couple share Maddox, 19, Pax, 17, Zahara, 16, Shiloh, 15, and twins Knox and Vivian, 12. The children whose custody is at issue are old enough to understand what is going on, the document obtained by Us Weekly reads. The trial is necessarily going to impact them emotionally. 3 of the children have asked to testify. To make any of the children endure what may be a futile and void proceeding is beyond unjustified. It is cruel. The document was filed as part of Jolie's ongoing attempt to have Judge John Albuquerque removed from the case because of his alleged connections to Pitt's legal team. The actress' lawyers argued that the children shouldn't have even been put in the position to want to testify because the judge should have been disqualified. The Salt star first attempted to have Albuquerque removed in August 2020, claiming that the judge failed to disclose ongoing business and professional relationships with the Moneyball star's lawyers. 2 months later, however, her request was shut down and the judge remained on the case. Earlier this year, Jolie filed additional documents alleging that the judge refused to hear evidence she believed was pertinent to the case, including her children's testimonies. Judge Albuquerque denied Ms. Jolie a fair trial, improperly excluding her evidence relevant to the children's health, safety, and welfare, evidence critical to making her case, the documents claimed. Maddox, who is 19 and thus no longer a minor, did testify against his father in March. It wasn't very flattering toward Brad, a source told us of the teen's testimony. He doesn't use Pitt as his last name on documents that aren't legal and instead uses Jolie. Maddox wants to legally change his last name to Jolie, which Angelina has said she doesn't support. In May, Albuquerque issued a tentative custody order giving the pair joint custody of the kids. A source told us at the time that the Eternals star was bitterly disappointed with the decision and plans to use everything she's got to fight the arrangement. According to court records, a hearing is scheduled for July 9. The activist wants to use the appeal to demonstrate clear, reversible, prejudicial legal error on the part of Albuquerque. Jolie's appeal will be heard by a three-justice panel and attorneys for both parties will be given time to present their arguments. And she's not also forcing her kids to testify against their dad. Angelina Jolie says 3 of her kids wanted to testify against Brad Pitt in custody case. Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt have been locked in a battle over custody of their children since their divorce was finalized in 2019, and a newly uncovered document shows the fight could have been even more complicated. Lawyers for the Maleficent star,